Hi, everybody. Yeah, you'll notice if you look that it says Mindy's Diamond Moment and Mystery of Diamonds. It doesn't say Ruby Q. Yeah, there's no Ruby tonight. Ruby messaged me earlier and she was like, I have people over and I can't make it. I was like, okay, do you want to wait? What do you want to do? And she goes, no, just go ahead. And I was like, okay, well, I don't feel like just talking to myself. So I went and I asked Brandy, I'm like, hey, Brandy, you want to come do this with me? And she's like, I'd love to. So here we go. Here we are. It's me and Brandy. Hi, Brandy.
Hey, guys. I'm happy. I read all my chapters and I stopped at chapter 11. I stopped when it said 12.
Yeah. I finished chapter 11 this morning, actually. I was all the way up to, all the way through 10, but I needed to do 11 this morning. And I'm all like ready to go to the gym, you guys. So my day hasn't gone the way I had hoped. So yeah, Dale got out of work early today and we were going to go to the gym, but then we ran out of time. Anyhow, whole story, right? So anyhow, who all is here? Danielle's here and Joy and Nellie here and Cindy's here. Classy Sassy Stitcher. Sue's here. Hi, Sue. Naomi, Patty, and Joe. Joy. This book makes me hungry. Yeah, there's a lot of food talk. I know. I just zipped past all these comments. Holy cow! It just went whoop. I was at Ellen. Hi, Ellen. I know. It just went whoop all the way to the bottom. Sandy's here. Joanna's here. Charlavain and Ashley. The scallops in an earlier chapter sounded good. Yeah, I heard somebody did a review and they complained that all they talked about in the book was short ribs. Go figure.
No, because they had all the other Italian. You had the ricotta with the rotini and the broccolini. Like, hello, oh no, they had a lot of stuff in there. It's Italian. It's Italian, which I love. Uh-oh. I think we got Mindy's frozen. But what did you guys think? Did y'all? Hi guys, I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad that she invited me on. But y'all, Italian's my favorite food. I don't know if you call it food choice or food ethnicity. But yeah, I'm all about Italian food, and not just Olive Garden Italian, y'all. I like even the authentic Italian too. Are you back, Mindy? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. Mindy, you're muted.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
I'm telling you, this is the time of night that my computer, my internet likes to be just a poop dog, because I think everybody's home from work and they're like, everybody's on it. Anyhow. Oh, goodness. Okay, I was still saying hi to people. I got to the scallops and whatnot. Oh, didn't read chapter 10 or 11. Well, yeah, because we were only going to do through chapter 9. And then Ruby and I talked and we decided that we'd do a couple more because they're so short and they go so fast. Anyhow, sorry you missed that announcement. Who else wonders if Jason is somehow tied into Grandma's journal or Grandma from the diary? Yeah. Maybe, right? Maybe.
That's an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought.
Yeah. They haven't really talked about it much more, right?
Yeah, I kind of forgotten about it, to be honest, a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Pippa says they need the recipes at the back. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, and they drink lots of wine.
I know. Would that not be awesome, y'all? I would be turning the back and cooking everything from the book.
Right? I know. That'd be good. Yeah, I've read several books that have recipes in the back. Yeah. I think Mandy's husband is cheating on her. We think so too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly think, because first off, you don't sit there and chuckle and laugh with someone on the phone and then get agitated when your wife pops her head in?
Oh,
And then he's
yeah.
always having to go back to the office? No. Mm-mm.
Right. Right.
He's
Yeah. And
cheating.
he's home during the day when he knows she's at the restaurant that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just happens to, look at Kara. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. And then, what's up with him just. Okay, so first of all, these chapters were like, the girls got into the restaurant and started getting familiar with it and working and learning the routines and stuff. And then the first thing they find out is that the restaurant's not doing that well. I mean, it's kind of barely holding its own, right? Looks a little shabby, maybe. Not necessarily shabby, but just maybe outdated or whatever. And then to find out that Corey, lovely Corey, has gone and hired his friend to just kind of secretly, he doesn't even tell her that this guy's going to be coming in and looking at the place and eating the food and checking it out, right? Or he's doing something illegal. Ooh, what could he be doing illegally? I don't know.
I don't know, but I kind of like the fact that they're going to do that. I do like the fact that they want to do the whole little Gordon Ramsay-ish thing, but at the same time, I honestly think Naomi is right. I think that Bill and that critic guy, or not critic, but the consultant, I don't know. I think there were some little sparks there when he came in because she thought he was good looking and he was, flirting a little.
Yeah. And then at the same time, she has gone back to the office, right? And she hung out with, is it Billy? Yeah, Billy. And she was thinking that she had feelings for Billy. Got all dressed up, looking hot and everything, right? Gets drunk. Oh, how embarrassing, right? And then just to think that
she made sure she touched his arm a lot, and he kind of, I think it wigged him out. Now I don't know if it wigged him out because she was drunk and he didn't want to, get the wrong message, or if he truly doesn't think of her that way. See, that one's kind of a I don't know what to think kind of on that one.
Right. Well, Sue and Pippa think that Billy is uninterested and just dashed her dreams just like that. Just none of them seem to have any money problems. That seems to be true, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, Jill owns her own company and they make good money doing what they do. Mandy's husband makes good money doing what he does. Emma was a teacher, right?
Yeah, she was a teacher, and then okay, see, she's the one that I'm not really sure or is it Jill? Like, I guess I never quite understood exactly what Jill's company is, because she's always doing those recipes and stuff. So
that's
I
Emma.
may have missed that at the beginning of the book.
Yeah, that's Emma that's doing the stuff. Jill does the help people find employees.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got Emma and them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I wrote down that Emma was thinking of doing a food photo blog thing.
Emma does. Yeah, Emma takes photos. She doesn't really cook though. Because remember when they got to the restaurant and she met Paul, and her and Paul, having had a relationship when they were in high school, they're pretty cool right now. Just kind of cool, right? They've shared their stories and whatnot. Yep. There's like not a whole lot going on there except, he feels bad for what her husband did to her. But yeah, she was talking about taking pictures. She even asked, was it the chef, the cook? Yeah, she asked him, right? If he would be open to her maybe
she could take pictures.
Yeah, of the food. And maybe that would like spur the business on a little bit more. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Because
thought,
she thinks that it'll get people out there.
yeah. Yeah. He hadn't thought about her in years. And maybe he's still not
Yeah,
thinking about her
Ashley,
yet.
I agree. I think he's lying. I honestly think that he still has, I don't know. I think he still has some little feelings for her, but I may be wrong. I may be thinking into it too much, but I honestly think that there's going to be some little sparks going
Yeah.
with them two.
I think most people think that Emma and Paul are going to have something happen, you know. Jill's the one that's kind of, we don't know about Jill because Jill is like, she's got Billy and, you know, she's trying to test the waters with Billy to see if that's going to work. But then there's the restaurant critique dude or whatever he is, the fixer up guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of,
And I was going to say, I do like how each of the girls, is it just me, but each of the girls have, strangely enough, a very specific talent or trade, skill for the restaurant. Like each of them have kind of found like a little niche, except
yeah,
Emma's kind of like a all around kind of person though.
yeah. Like Jill bartends. Um, yeah, what does Mandy do?
Hold on, I wrote down what Mindy did. Where'd I put it? Hold on.
Mandy and Paul, Charlemagne? That would be interesting. Yeah, Sue, Emma kind of did have a little thing in the coffee shop. But who was in the coffee shop? It was the fruit. It was
No,
the
the coffee
critic.
shop. Emma went to the coffee shop and no, that was a different a person who's a regular at the restaurant. Remember, he came into the coffee shop and he accidentally spilled coffee on Emma.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, Mandy does hostessing. That's right. Yeah, right. Got it.
Yeah, she always does lunch.
Yeah, and so she's going to help with the parties and, you know, yeah. Just a guy.
Which is
Yep,
good
Joe.
because
Just
she's good, at that kind of stuff.
oh boy. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. See how these
So,
relationships.
just out of curiosity, do you think that Mandy has like any sort of question in her mind about Corey at all, or do you think she's completely oblivious?
So far, she's playing like pretty unknowing about the whole thing. You know, all she has said so far is, "Well, he's working a lot." He's working a lot. I don't know. Sue thinks Corey's playing with Daisy. Yep, some people have thought that for sure. And Daisy's that she'd be the type to do it, right? Yeah, I'll go mess around with my partner's or my husband's partner. Well, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point Mandy's kind of oblivious too. Yeah. Yep.
And I did like though that Emma and Paul talked about their past relationships and she let him know about what had happened with her husband and his friend, partner, experiment, whatever you want to call it.
His new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, she opened up to him about it, kind of like it's like they're stepping back into that role of friends, like kind of quickly or like easily.
Yeah. Yep. Helen's like, I'm afraid to comment because I'm on chapter 15. I know Melly's finished the whole book. Having your own
through it. Girl.
Having your own bedroom doesn't automatically signal cheating, though. No, but there's a lot of other things that, when you have A, B, C, and D, then you start to, connect the dots, I
Yeah, when
guess.
it kind of all rolls up together. It's one of those, you may have a lot of circumstantial evidence, but when you have a lot of circumstantial evidence all pointing to one thing, you kind of have to go,
Exactly. It's not just one thing, it's the sum of the parts, right? Sum of the parts. Oh boy.
Melly says that's why she's silent. It's because she read the
Yeah, I
whole
know.
book already.
Yeah.
And Joy did too.
Oh, I didn't even think about the separate bedroom thing. I was thinking about
really,
no.
that didn't hit me either. Because different people have different bedrooms, even if they're married for different reasons. But I was just thinking about the fact that he's always, even when, as soon as she comes home, it's like, first off, he had her, a while back, like with cold food, and then, where she had cooked it, and then he's like, no. And then it's like, as soon as she gets home, it's like he can't wait to get out of there.
Right. Yep. I got to go back to the office. Or he stays late at the office.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes behind her back to hire this guy. He didn't discuss it with her. He's already kind of made fun of her and like, no, you can't do that. What are you talking about? You're going to run a restaurant, He's not as supportive.
And now he's going out of town.
Oh, yeah. I had that written down here too, this Vegas trip. They've never done that before, right? Him or his partner, neither one of them have gone to a conference, right? And now he's all of a sudden going to a conference. Right. In Vegas
of all places.
Yes. There's just another dot to be connected, right? Yeah. Anyhow. Corey is a control freak. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like he wants everything his way.
Oh, you think he wants part of the restaurant? Well, he's got money. What's he care about, her restaurant? But you bet Daisy's going. Yeah, it's a conference, all right. Right? A conference in a hotel room. Oh, what? Yeah, nothing good happens in Vegas. There you go.
I have to say, I like what Naomi said. She said Corey might snore like a dinosaur, and Mandy just needs sleep. I love that.
Go. Oh, you bet Daisy is missing from the charity meeting. Well, she might be. You're right. She might be absent for a while. We'll see. And yeah, no mention except all of a sudden. Oh, and he just said it like she knew, kind of. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be gone next week or whatever. Gone. What do you mean gone? Can you imagine your husband just all of a sudden saying, "Oh, I'm going to be gone next week," and you don't know about it already? Like you haven't heard this? Yeah.
Yeah, you could have I know they don't have kids or do they have kids? Wait, hold on.
I think they have kids. I think so.
But it's not, usually if you've got to go out of town, you know about it way ahead of time.
Right.
And you don't just spring it at that last minute.
Right.
I don't know. I'm telling you, it's fishy. It's fishy.
I totally get that people go, couples go different places without each other, boys' weekend here or, girls' weekend or work stuff, Like as a teacher, I've gone to conferences before, by myself. Dale's not going, right? But he's known about it for months and months before I was leaving,
Yep. It's not just something that you just all of a sudden, boom, here it goes.
Yeah. Right. Pippa, they're rarely
2 kids.
Exactly. Even if you're going out, for a weekend with your girlfriends, or Like Dale used to go snowmobiling with a bunch of friends. He hasn't done that since we've been married, but he would take off and they would be gone for a week or so and they'd go out west or go up north and they go snowmobiling. So, I mean, I get that, but, I'm sure that everybody is aware of it well in advance, So it doesn't just spring up on you. Mm-mm-mm. So we're all going to feel foolish if we find out he's not cheating, right? I lose Brandy. She's not moving. Look, her hand's not moving. She froze now. I hope you guys can hear me still. Are we still here?
Okay, I'm back. Are you back?
Yeah, you were froze that time. You were just like, your hand wasn't moving. I was like, hello? No, I think she's froze. Her hand's not moving.
Yep.
What can I say about teacher conferences? That they're what? Notoriously fun and a bit crazy. Not that you're going to cheat on your spouse, but giggle. The ones I went to were not fun. They weren't that fun. I mean, a few of us went from our school and they just weren't that fun. They were just more a little bit like work, Yeah.
Oh, Mindy, you missed out. I'm telling you, I've gone to a couple of conferences, especially the ones that are like the nationwide conferences. Oh, man, are those some fun?
No. Well, I'll tell you the one conference that was fun. It was right after Dale and I had gotten married, and I was the only person going from our building. And so they paid for a hotel room and all that. And I was the only one going. So I had the hotel room to myself. Because normally, like if you go, you have to share with people, right? You get a bunch of people that go from the same building and you got to share. I know, Pippa, right? But the first time I went, well, at this new building, anyhow, I'll put it that way. I had a room to myself, and Dale knew that. And I was like, I have a room all to myself. Why don't you just come up and stay, right? And so he did. He came up. He wasn't there. It was only over a weekend. And so he came up and he stayed like one night, I think. And, we hung out a little bit that evening and stuff like that. But, anyhow. Yeah, the rest of them
most of the ones I've gone to, with the exception of one, I've always had a room to myself. Every now and then, if it's not too far away, Wayne would come and surprise me. So Corey better hope that she don't decide to come and surprise him.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah. Can we have a national diamond painting conference? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you get that thing started, but anyhow. I mean, the retreats
we
are
have
kind
the
of
retreat. It's kind of like the retreat's kind of like a little fun conference, right? We're gonna have some little workshops, and you get to hang out with people. So it's kind of like a diamond painting conference, sort of, kind of.
But I know what people mean when they think conference. You think, it's a big thing. There's tons of people, and you have all the vendors there selling stuff. Like the conference that I used to go to all the time was the Michigan Reading Association conference, and there were all kinds of book vendors there and stuff all the time. So there was a lot of product there that you could go buy and new things you could learn about and stuff like that. But anyhow, Marlon is calm.
You're right, Melly. I can't wait either.
Ellen, you get to go on a retreat.
I like the conferences. Huh?
You talking to me or somebody else? No.
I was just responding. I was saying that I like the conferences where you do have the little vendors, because a lot of times one of my favorite parts, and maybe it's the teacher in me, I don't know, but I like when they do the little free stuff at the tables
Oh,
and you get to go through and
you get a whole bunch of
Get
free
your
crap.
baggie.
You might never ever use it, but you'd get it, and you're like, "Oh, look at all this stuff I got!"
And put your name in for every drawing.
Yeah, yes. Win a set of encyclopedias or something. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Ellen. There have been 2 conferences. Now you got me saying conferences. Retreats planned for this year for diamond painting. They are both full currently, as far as I know. There's one in Michigan that I'm helping to plan, and Kara's helping to plan with Jennifer Roberts and Crashley. There's one in Missouri. Yeah, I started planning them like way back in the fall. So I'm sure it's going to be a thing that probably keeps going on and on. So, keep your ears open for another one.
Oh,
I won't
yeah.
be until next year probably, but there's already 2 planned for this year. So anyhow, yeah. Yeah, we hope there's going to be more next year. So this will be my first one, and I've had the honor of helping to plan it. So I'm super excited. I think I made the first purchase. We're way off the book now, but I think I made my first purchase for the retreat. The first one to buy anything for the retreat. That's actually for the retreat, anyhow. Oh, so anyhow, what are we going to read for next
I know
time?
it's gorgeous.
What do we want to read? We read what did we read this time? 5 chapters? 5?
We read 5 chapters this time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we want to read 5 again. Let's see. 13 short. 14. 15. Is that the end of that one? I'm thumbing through. No, that's not the end. They got all those little page breaks, So if we read through 16, that's like 50 pages. That's 52 or 54 pages or something like that. And that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 5 chapters. Anybody have any thoughts?
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Okay.
I think 5 would be good.
Okay. All right. That's a nice little chunk. Anyhow, it's like that much. See, that much right there. Oh. All right. We can
Looks
handle
like
that.
everybody agrees.
Okay. 5 chapters sounds good. Okay. Excellent. Then my thought is probably we can split the rest of it into 2 parts. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll split the rest of it in half or whatever. That sounds good. That'll be 5 chapters again the next time. We do 5 and 5, and then we finish. Yeah. How's that?
There you go.
I know.
It's such a good book. Oh, my God.
It's hard to stop. Yeah, I think we'll do 5 and 5, and then the last part is just whatever's left. I don't know how many chapters it is, but we'll finish up the last part. How's that? 5 and 5.
I think that'd be great.
Yep. Cool. Hiring the gentleman to observe the restaurant's a good thing. Yeah, it probably will be good for them. The girls agree. I mean, they agree that they might
wants
learn
to clarify. So
read, what did I just say? 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yes. Yeah. All the way through 16. Okay? Yep. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think 16's included,
Yeah,
right?
read 16 as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Read 16 too. Yep. Sound good? Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
good to me. I love this book. It's so good.
I know, right? And then the next one would be 17, 18,
Now,
19,
are
20.
you planning on doing another book after this one?
We haven't talked about it yet, but yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I like doing it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to talk about another one and whatnot. So, yeah, absolutely. All right. So, yeah, Melly's like, I hope so. I know. Yeah. So 12 through 16. Okay. And like I said, I had notes this time. So, I had minimal notes, but I remembered it pretty well this time. So, there you go. All right, you guys. I guess I'm going to let you guys go for now. And are we going to read the Christmas one? Are we not reading Christmas at the restaurant? A lot of people think we should. I guess when we get closer to the end, we can talk about it if we want to read the next one, because there is the Christmas one. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Think about it now. You're right, Pippa. Yes. Well, let me know what you guys think about the restaurant. What?
I was just going to say, I wanted to say thank you for asking me to come on with you tonight.
Oh, yeah. I needed somebody to talk to. I knew you were going to be here watching, and so I was like, well, I know you know all about StreamYard and how to get on and all that, and it was, pretty last minute, so I was like, I figured I could grab you. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's called Christmas at the Restaurant, Pippa, is what I think the next one is. She does
I know
have...
I'd be interested in reading it.
Yeah, especially if it's going to continue. I'll have to look at the, the little summary about it and stuff. So, yeah, I know it's a fun book. And if it continues the story, it might be good to do the next one. So I'll look at it and we'll talk about it next time. How's that sound? All right.
That sounds great.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, there's somebody else that wants to do the Christmas one. So maybe we already decided we'll just do this one and the Christmas one. All righty. Okay, you guys. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in and for your input. And Brandy, thank you for popping in. And you going back to work, Pippa? Oh, Pippa's got to go to work. Anyhow.
Oh.
I know what that's like. All right. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later, you guys. Happy reading the next few chapters, and I'm off to kill a treadmill. How's that? Go beat up the treadmill.
Good time.
Oh boy, sounds so good. I'll get caught up on some YouTube videos though. That's good. All right. I do. I watch a lot of YouTube videos when we go to the gym and I'm on the treadmill. So there you go. All right. See you guys later. All
Bye,
right.
guys.
See ya. Bye.